Happy Friday. Welcome to our weekly roundup this week in the Village of Nothing Much. On our new episode that came out Monday on Nothing Much Happens, we had a story called Rain on the Lake, which was a really calming, beautiful episode to write and to narrate. Watching rain fall on water is one of those mesmerizing things. If you can relate, I hope that you enjoyed the story. Our encore story this week was called The Jewelry Box, which was also a really lovely story about craftsmanship and love and families. One of my very favorite lines that comes out of it is when the narrator has a memory of breaking a plate or a bowl as a child, and how quickly her grandmother reassured her that it wasn't a person, it was just a thing. I think a lot of us can relate to that kind of anxiety that maybe didn't get soothed as a child. Some of us, hopefully it did, but that feeling that it's okay. Something broke, but it's okay. In Stories from the Village of Nothing Much, we have an episode called Warm Weather Magic, which had both episodes of mudlarking on the river and the episode called On the Rooftop. These are all spring episodes. I love mudlarking on the river because it's this experience of like finding these objects in the silt of the river and then imagining the story that goes behind them. And I think that that narrator could be like me, someone who sees a story in everything she looks at, but maybe she's also got a little bit of intuition, and maybe one day she'll be a part of the Village Circle of Witches. And if you've never listened to Stories from the Village of Nothing Much, after I do the stories, I sit and gossip with you a little bit about the village. I talk a little bit about why I wrote certain things or how the stories connect to other stories in the past, who this narrator is, where they live, all that kind of stuff. So if that sounds like something you dig, go check out Stories from the Village of Nothing Much. Lastly, I just want to say that our 7-year anniversary is coming up in the month of April. We're trying to figure out what to do with it. There's going to be some really fun giveaways. We're going to give away some Quiet Mind products, our weighted pillows. You can actually win an opportunity to be on an episode of Stories from the Village of Nothing Much. So, but if you have other things that you'd like to see happen during the month of April, we'd love to hear about it. You can drop it in the comments. And we'll see you again next week.